Hey man, it seems to be a trend in the community, man. Everybody seems to be making some motherfucking lists. I tried to sidestep, juke all that convo. People on Twitter who were adding me and shit. I don't give a fuck about not one of y'all lists. People be talking about, yo, I'm the best, I can do this the best. Listen, there's no fucking skills gap on the game. You might be, like, the only thing that could prove to me that you're good at 2K is if you're good at other games that have actual skills gaps, which means you'll have qualities that translate. Other than that, shut the fuck up. This game is old. They done patched all the best moves. If you're a Pro-Am player, everyone's using the same jump shot. If you're a perk player, you're dealing with insane amount of latency. There's no such thing as competition. So we're hoping all that changes, of course, in 2K18. So chill on that shit. But yeah, I said, yo, fuck 2K. Fuck being good at 2K. Real quick, I need to make the top 10 entertainers in the 2K community. The top 10 entertainers in the 2K community. So, no matter what I say this video, people that's not on the list is gonna be pissed off. So, real quick, relax, okay? This is just the content that I like to watch. Doesn't mean you're a garbage human being or I don't like you as a person. It's just fucking preference. There's only 10 people. If I don't have to explain this shit, hey, people can get mad no matter what. Fuck it. So I did some deep deliberation, man. I was trying to look at everybody in the 2K community. This is not an all-time list. I was debating whether it should be an all-time list or it should be in the last year. This shit is in the last year. So if you did something entertaining 13 months ago, that shit did not count. This shit is within the last 12 months, period. Because if I did an all-time list, like, hey, where's the fun in that, bro? We already know who the all-time list is gonna look like, bro. All the OGs about to be on that shit. So I did the 12-year list. That's 12 months. All right, man. At number 10, and with some controversy, is Smoove. I couldn't for the life of me leave Smoove off the list. I couldn't do it. Listen, I know he doesn't really upload much 2K anymore. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't watch no NBA highlights anymore. You won't catch me watching NBA highlights unless, of course, it's on Smoove's channel. I don't know why his commentary is just amazing. Unless you listen to the Goatmentator on NBA.com or Smoove, I'm not watching your commentary. Period. Number 9, and keep in mind, I don't watch too many park videos. You know what I mean? I'm not really in the park community because I don't really pay attention to a lot of what goes on. If you're under 100K, chances are, like, I don't even know who you are in the park community. But I had to represent Fanum, though. Fanum be dropping some heat, and I'm just like, he's one of the channels I just look at like, that shit is mad creative, man. I recorded with him a few times as well. He's a funny dude. He makes videos entertaining as fuck. You know he puts an effort into his videos. Just talking to him on Discord, whatever it is, you get the idea, like, he really wants to think hard about this shit because he's trying to drop the most fire content, and I respect that. Number 8, and yeah, fuck it, man. I'm not gonna preface everything by saying it's gonna be controversial because everything I say is controversial past this point is Cash Nasty. Now, he doesn't necessarily make videos for my demographic, but in the whole scale of things, I'm still watching his content. I think I caught him when he was at 100K and he did that 100K special. Ever since then, I just kind of been keeping along. I don't watch too many Cash videos, but you know you gotta keep up because sometimes he drops the heat, he drops the bangers. Like the other night, he was going on a rampage on Twitch. Yo, I said I had to tune in. That kind of shit is just entertaining to me. You can't be that entertaining, that long, gain that many subs through Twitch and YouTube and not be on the list. So I put Cash at number 8. Number 7 goes to Jesser. Jesser kind of revolutionized the way a lot of people edit in the 2K community. He took a lot of the shit that was in other communities around, like FIFA, and he took all that shit, brought it into 2K, then he started to create some bangers. His channel blew the fuck up, and then you're like, okay, your channels blow up, but then it kept blowing up. And then it blew up even more, and you're like, how does he keep doing it? It's because he's entertaining as fuck. Easy. So I had to put Jesser on the list. I feel like it's not a list if you don't put him on there. Yo, people can get triggered by this motherfucking list. Number 6 is Swanton. Yay, the man is funny, bro. I could just like, the video can be a 6 out of 10. You put Swanton in the video and it turns into 10 out of 10. That's difficult to do. This in the last year. People thinking, Agent, you put, oh my God, how'd you, bitch, the last year. Let's get that shit really straight really quickly. And yo, keep in mind, if you're in the park community and I put you on this list, that means something, because I don't really watch park videos a lot. And so, if I'm keeping up with your motherfucking videos and you're from the park community, it's because you are entertaining. Because I don't really give a fuck about that. I dropped off a Superstar 4 or Superstar 5 or Legend, or I broke this streak or that streak. I don't care. I don't care about the competition side of the park. I care about the entertainment side. Although Swante's a comp player for the most part, He brings in, he be hopping on, getting some crazy reactions from people. It's like the type of reactions you dream of as a YouTuber. Like, you just want to go in there and barely say anything, and the guy goes off for no reason. And then, like, it's just funny for everybody at that point. So I put Swanton at number 6. Oh, Agent put himself on his own list at number 5. Yes, bitch, it wouldn't be a list without me. My ego was taking over at this point. Y'all, I had to put myself at number 5. It had to be done. Listen, y'all watching the videos, right? I'm ridiculous for this right here. Listen, man, in the last 12 months, young Agent blew the fuck up. And we're not talking about no blow up stuff right now, but I'm saying, yo, I destroyed the game. 2K spent the first 4 months patching me. And then I graduated from that shit. I started to help rookies out, bangers. It seemed like every series I started was being a banger, next one, boom, bam. I was like, whoa! Some of these videos be taking, I promise, like 6 to 8 hours to edit. And I was doing them by day, every day on some daily shit. That shit was a struggle. It's why I kick back now. Now I'm doing every other day. One, because there's not much else to do. And I'm not speaking about this shit objectively. Of course not. This is purely subjective. There's some people that make the most fire videos, but it's just not for my demographic. You know what I mean? I fuck with Logan Paul. I know he's on the community, but it's not for my demographic, but I can see why his shit is blowing up. I respect that. 4th place, and I think this shit is well deserved, is Troydan. Hey man, when it comes to entertainment, man, he doesn't even, like, I fuck with Troydan because you can't clearly define what he is. He just drops heat and then he keeps doing it, and he has new ideas and new things, and a lot of people like to copy him because this shit be flames and they see it does nice. And yo, point blank period, Troydan's just an entertainer, and I don't know why. I just really fuck with his videos, so I put him at number 4 on the list. 3rd is gonna come as a surprise to a lot of people, and then you're gonna see what I'm talking about, and you're gonna be like, maybe you should have put him first. RTM Calvin. Listen, I have a lot of respect for this guy because I used to edit montages in the Call of Duty community 4 or 5 years ago. This shit is the most challenging thing. You would work like 10 hours on 15 seconds. And then you drop the shit and people be like, make it longer. And you're like, yo, how do I make it longer? It's so much condensed fire. I can't make this shit longer. It take too long. So he doesn't upload all the time, but wait, watch this.
I don't really care if you cry. I don't really shouldn't have a lie. Should've saw the way she looked me in my eyes. She said, baby, I am not afraid to die.
Hands down the best. Hands down the best. We're talking about entertainment. I can watch that shit 1,000 times. Shit's so beautiful. Flows so amazingly. It's like I already tweeted at him because I told him, yo, you have to help me. You have to edit my first 2K18 mixtape when that shit drops because I wouldn't have it any other way. That's number 3. Number 2, I don't know. I can't explain it to you. He doesn't do shit in any of his videos. It's Soluminati. He could take a shit for 20 minutes and people just watch the shit. I can't explain it. And yo, his slang is catchy as fuck. You can't help leaving that shit. Like on my last video, I named that shit Plate Cleaner. Who you think made that up? And I know he hasn't really been doing too much 2K stuff recently. He's been supposed to have done, what was it called? The My Park Showdown or something like that? He announced that shit like twice. I don't know what happened with that. I'll be clicking on a video like there's no way I'm gonna find this entertaining. I'll be watching it the whole way through and then I'm like, okay, that was entertaining, okay. I don't know, maybe it's because he's in drama all the time. Maybe it's because he's taking shots at bigger YouTubers all the time. I can't explain it, but he's number 2 on the fucking list. Number 1 is definitely gonna be a surprise to a lot of people. He's been number 1 in my fucking list for a really long time, and that's Chase Money. He's been doing this shit since forever ago. But we're not talking about since forever. We're talking about in the last 12 months. I can't explain it. I don't watch my career. You could be a really cool dude. I could really fuck with you in person, but if you drop my career content, I just can't watch it. But sometimes I'll just click on a Chase Money video, cause it's Chase, just cause it's Chase, and I'll be watching this shit like, yo, how the fuck are you making this shit entertaining for me? Cause my career and playing offline in general is so unentertaining for me, cause everything I do or watch is online. It's like, if you can do that, then you can do anything. And he doesn't only do 2K anymore. I think he classifies, I would classify him as a 2K YouTuber, although he wouldn't want to probably put himself in a box like that. He does a lot of shit, a lot of different games. Then you scroll down to the comments. His comments are just as funny as he is. And then you get like double the, you know, sometimes you be scrolling down comments of YouTubers because you know the shit is gonna be lit as fuck. That's how it is with his videos. So when I sat back and decided, yo, I'm gonna do a top 10 entertainers list because everybody seems to be doing lists, the first thing I knew was number 1 was Chase Money. Alright, let's find out who 2 to 10 is real quick. That's how it went. Hey, this is my fucking list. If you didn't make it, suck it up, bitch! Suck it up. It's just what I find entertaining. I don't hate you as a person. Like, I don't necessarily have to like everybody. Like, I don't know how I feel about Soluminati. He's always in some sort of controversy, but he's entertaining. You gotta divide the two. You gotta be at least somewhat objective. That's it, yo. That's the list. In the comments, you can disagree with me. You probably do. So go down and give me your list. And don't be all aggressive like how this person not make it or how did this person make it, bitch, because it's what I find entertaining. It's simple. Don't overthink it. Just write down the list. It's that easy. I'm gonna leave links to everybody's channels in case you're first time hearing them. You can show them some love, of course. If you guys are new to my channel, subscribe, drop a like, do all that good shit. If you don't leave your list in the comment section though, me and you are fighting. I'm gonna catch you later. I'm out. Peace.